Okay, although it was a bad start, it's 7:30 in the morning. Breakfast's not meant to be until 8 o'clock. They said, no, go in and get yourself a coffee. Oh, that's better. Yeah, so it wasn't a good start. Last night we got in on time. Then the bus was a nightmare. There was no air conditioning on it. Kept on breaking down. That weren't a good start. Although that didn't really bother me. I got here. Staff here are great. Now I always pick places with air conditioning, and they advertise air conditioning, fully air conditioned. No, there's not even a fan in the room. Well, that's not down to the company, as in Royal Suites. That's down to the company on the beach that I got the holiday from. So it's a bit annoying, that is. So this time I'm going to sue them. So I'll put in a claim. In fact, I might contact them saying you're going to have to change hotels for me because I want one with air conditioning. So because it's my first day, that's exactly what I'm going to do to start with. I'm going to say there's no air conditioning. I've paid for air conditioning as far as I'm concerned. It was advertised air conditioning. There isn't any. You're going to have to move me. If they don't, at least it will be logged that I made a complaint. So when I get back and sue them, I'll get some money back, which will go towards my next holiday. But this morning it's sweltering. We've got this really, really hot wind coming over from Africa, and it is hot. But the guy on the reception, he said, this is very unusual that it's this warm in the morning. Last night when I got in, I went to my room, went back to the reception. I said, where's the kettle? She said, what kettle? She said, there aren't no kettles. I said, well, I'm an Englishman, I like a cup of tea. And I said, sometimes in the morning I wake up 3 o'clock and I want a cuppa. Bless her little cotton socks. She says, I will go home today. She goes, I'm not on till 3 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. She says, I have a spare kettle at home, I shall bring it in for you. I said, well, I need a cup in my room. She goes, I shall make sure there's a cup in the room. I said, well, I shall need milk, coffee and sugar. She goes, I'll make sure it's all there for you. So the staff, they do go out their way. On late arrivals, there's food put out. So I've come in here and this guy goes, no, you can't come in here. I said, yeah, I'm a late arrival. No, you can't come in here. So I've gone to the bar. This black guy, that's a diamond geezer he is, diamond geezer. He goes, you want some food? He goes, I will get you some food if I have to nick it. He says, no, there is food for you. He said, they've got it wrong. So he's gone in, he said, help yourself. And the other butler says, no, you can't have it. He says, yeah, you can. He can have it, and he is having it. He says, take what you want. So the staff here are great. Although I'm hot, already I'm sweating. I've only had this shirt on for half an hour. It's sweat, full of sweat. So I've got to change it. But at least there's washing facilities here, so that's a positive. Food looks nice. I did do a little tour this morning because I needed to go for a walk or something to take my mind off me coffee, which I'm probably going to have 6 of before my breakfast. But, no, the staff, the reviews are great, and having witnessed now firsthand, yeah, it's if it had air conditioning, I think it would be another top hotel. But you know, for youngsters, when you're old, your thermostat don't work right. You know, you start falling apart in your 60s, and I need air conditioning. Right now I'm sweating. no air conditioning at all in this place. But what you've got to do is, instead of complaining about it, I've told the receptionist, and he said this isn't good on our side. I said no, it's not. You need to get onto your manager, the people that own this place, and have a go at on the beach, because they've got it completely wrong. Because now you've got an unsatisfied customer, and I'm here for 2 weeks, and when I get to what I said, you're gonna have to do me washing for nothing. I said, because I'm not paying for it. I said, I bring enough clothes that I can wear, and then when I get home, wash it all. But yeah, the staff are great. It's always the staff that make a place, make it or break it. You know, on the reviews, it's like 4 star that they're giving it. That you know, the reviews are good. Like I say, now I'm here and I've witnessed that the problems I've got, and they are trying to bend over backwards. You know, for a receptionist to sell me a kettle from home, I've got a spare one. You know, that's customer service for you. So far they've got 100 out of 100. What I do is I score it over the fortnight. Obviously that's going to go down because there's going to be some bad things, but you expect that anyway. You know, the bus breaking down, that's just life, isn't it? It's a machine at the end of the day. You know, people meant, oh, the air conditioning's not working. I said, shut up, air conditioning's not working. I said, when you open the bloody sunroof, let some air in while you're driving off. And we never thought about that. I said, no, because you're bloody English. Right, I'm English, but the English moan too much when they're on holiday. But yeah, this place seems okay. And it's quite large as well. I'll have a walk round later. In fact, what I'll do is I'll do it tomorrow morning for breakfast. But for now, I'm going to have my breakfast. Catch you later.